I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the grain commentary courtesy of John Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 800-288-4453. The corn and bean markets were sharply higher Sunday night into Monday and early in the morning Monday, with corn up as much as 10 cents, beans up as much as 29. Mid-morning Monday, grains traded well off their highs as corn ended the day down 4 and beans up 16. KC wheat continued its collapse, down another dime on Monday. Not as much rain as hoped in South America over the weekend, and while some rain is forecast for the week, this week weather looks dry. South America weather will continue to dominate price direction for soybeans and to a lesser extent corn in the short term. Export corn inspections for the past week were a disappointing 23 million bushels. A strong U.S. dollar was a commodity negative on Monday as well. The Corpus Christi Public Elevator and ADM is open this week for Milo trucks from 7 to 2:45. Cargill Houston will not reopen for trucks until Wednesday and then do so 7 to 3. The Andersons are closed for Milo trucks this week. Taking a look at those commodity closings. March corn, $5.89 down 4. Jan beans, $13.44. Even money up 15.5. In March, Kansas City hard red winter wheat, $7.91.5 down 10. For help marketing your grains, 1-800-2-TUGGLE, Tuggle & Company, Corpus. Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing, pipemovers.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from yesterday. National pork carcass cutout value for Monday, 533 weaker at 86.02. Loins and the hams were the weakest cuts with an $11.61 and a $9.06 drop respectively. Federal slaughter for Monday, 471,000 head. Front month lean futures closed 7 to 35 weaker in the nearbys. That February contract, 81.12 down 35. Wholesale box beef prices, 266.03 on the choice, 258.90 on the select. That was 77 higher on choice, 67 cents higher on select. USDA's slaughter, 112,000. Live cattle settled 22 to 77 weaker on Monday. Feeders closed the day 20 to 62 weaker also. February fats, 138.92 down 77. January feeders, 166.25 down 6.25. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. We're on the line with Sam from D&D. Sam, I've never seen as much Stay Tough fence in my whole life.
That's right, Larry. Right now, we have the largest supply of American T-post and the largest supply of Stay Tough fencing in Texas.
Tell us how to take advantage of all that product.
All you got to do, Larry, is call me at 830-379-7340, and that's for one of our friendly staff members.
And we're on the line with Ken Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how did our Mason sale turn out?
You bet, Larry. We ended up right at a little over 300 head, had a little lighter run, mainly due to the cold weather. We had the low 20s, and just Sunday pretty well we didn't have as many come in because we're in the kind of upper 30s that day, and then cold on Sunday night. So got a little lighter run. Next week I think we'll have a big run. We got a special stocker feeder sale. But with today, I thought overall the market opened up this week with an overall strong, steady tone on all classes of calves, yearlings. I thought the stocker steers and heifers, they both sold pretty steady. The really ideal condition kind, I thought they were in very, very good demand. We had 9 steers today, weighing 483, got a $184, right at $889. Had the feeder steers and heifers, I thought overall they sold steady too. Had a group of 6 steers weighing 673 at $1.38, right at $929 on those. Packing bulls, they also steady too, and packer cows did too. I thought about the pairs and bred cows sold steady on very limited test day. A light run overall, but a good market, Larry.
What are you anticipating for San Saba Thursday?
I think it looked like the weather's going to be pretty good now. First Wednesday was going to be cold, but it looked like now Thursday and Thursday night may be colder. So I think we'll have a decent run. And then the following week, we got a stocker feeder sale over there, too. We got a lot of cattle consigned for that also, Larry.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Ken Jordan.
You bet, Larry. They give us a call. Area code 325-372. 5159. Also go to our website, jordancattle.com, for a lot of updated information, Larry.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you, sir.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel, with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite. Sean, it's Monday night. How many sheep and goats you got in the barn?
Kind of missed it last night, I guess. I was hoping for that 3, but sure doesn't look like we're going to get it. It was pretty slow all day. I guess the cold weather this morning and people getting back to work. So I think it's somewhere between that 2 and 3. Don't have a whole lot on the yards, but we do have a couple of bigger bunches. There's 240 kids coming in the morning, and then another bunch of 150. So those numbers do start adding up. So we'll see how it warms up in the morning and see how they get them in there on the sheep and goat end. And on the cattle end, still don't know of a whole lot, but it is typically we have 2 good sales after the first of the year. Still hoping for somewhere around that 15. I don't know if we'll get it or not. Just kind of see how it plays out, but that's what we're hoping for.
Sean Geiswhite, tell everybody how to contact you in Fredericksburg.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We are on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde. Klein, how's the sheep and goat sale progressing for this week?
We got about 125 in tonight, Larry. Looking for a few more to come in tomorrow. Everybody's kind of get back in the swing of things here after the first of the year. So I figure we'll have around 500 or so tomorrow, and kind of looking for a good market where we left off last year. So looks like we're hoping for a good day tomorrow.
Good. What do you think Thursday in the cattle sale will be like?
Got a few guys out working, a few guys trying to get back going. So I think we'll have probably around that 700 head on Thursday. We've got about 100 here on the yard already and should have a good market. That board looks like it's holding pretty steady. So excited to get it started again and get going.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Klein.
Call us the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
I'm on the line with Cole. Cole, I've got lots of wormy cattle and horses on my place. I bet you can help me out because you're from D&D, right?
Yes, sir. Here at the store, we have all your dewormer solutions in one spot. We carry drenches, pour-ons, paste, injectables, and even feed-through pellets. We got all the names that everyone loves, like Ivomec and Safeguard, as well as Ivermax and Dectamax. And for all the horse lovers, we do have a wide range of dewormers.
Cole, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Well, you can call up to the store and ask for Cole in the tack department, or if you're in the area, just mosey on in and I'll get you fixed up.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock. Jim, I can hear cattle in the alleyway. What's the sale looking like?
We've got 190 in so far tonight. Hopefully we'll end up with around 250 by sale time. Probably 40, 45 cows. I'll pay about 30 of those in the morning. 2 older pairs. The quality of kids is good. So hopefully 2.5 by sale time.
Good. You said you had a 28-degree weather, so you had a good freeze, and that will probably bring more cattle to town over the next week or 10 days?
I believe it will. I think next week we will be busy. And this is the first sale. Everybody's got to watch and see what the market's doing.
Right. That's kind of the way they've been doing. Jim, tell everybody how to contact you.
Reach us at 830-569-2516.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk with you after the sale. Thank you.
Thank you.
MG Building Materials reminds you to start your next project today with an MG personal credit card. No interest if paid in full within 6 months. Apply for your card at any MG Building Materials store. Get all the information at mgbuildingmaterials.com. Remember, those stores are San Antonio, Corpus Christi, Kerrville, Pleasanton, and Uvalde. Call that Uvalde store at 2301 East Main Street at 830-278-4439. We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. First sale of the year. Riley, describe the action.
Yes, sir. It went pretty good, Larry. Ended up with a few more than what we thought. Ended up with 685 head, which wasn't too bad for the first rattle out of the box. The market, it sure wasn't any weaker than last year. At the end of the year, it was fully steady to maybe a little bit better. You could tell there's still a few orders missing a little bit earlier in the year to get everybody in. And, some of the buyers kind of watching as the sellers are too, and being, kind of creating the market for the first part of the year. But it went good. We had our cow-calf pairs brought anywhere from $875 up to $1375. Had a handful of bred cows from $725 to $1,200. Packer cows, they were steady money with what they were at the end of the year on the rail, 58 to 66 on your high-yielding cows, 58 to 64 on your breakers, 26 to 48 on your canners. They did put money on Packer bulls, 90 to 94 on your high-yielding bulls, 86 to 90 on your mediums, and 74 to 86 on your low-yielding. The 2 to 3 weight choice steers, 176 to 194, heifer mates 146 to 172. 3 to 4 weight choice steers, 170 to 188, heifer mates 140 to 162. 4 to 5 weight choice steers, 166 to 182, heifer mates 138 to 154. 5 to 6 weight choice steers, 158 to 172, heifer mates 132 to 146. 6 to 7 weight cattle choice steers, 138 to 156, heifer mates 124 to 138. And the 7 to 8 weight choice steers, 132 to 144, and heifer mates 118 to 130. So pleased with it. We got it started, got the ice broke, so we're ready to go forward and see what next week brings.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Riley.
361-786-2553 is the office. Cell phone 361-813-6650. And website liveoaklivestock.com. And want to remind everybody we will have a wean feeder calf sale on January the 24th coming up here in a few weeks.
All right, we'll remind folks about it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. The Laredo store, call Gabriel, 956-727-7473. We're on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. Seth, how was the Monday sale?
Oh, ended up pretty good, Larry. A little bit of cold weather. Had right under 200 head of cattle. A little light to start the first sale of the year, but the market pretty good. Probably had somewhere around 30 cows on the day. Packer cows pretty well steady with what they were 3 weeks ago. 71 on our top cow, down to 39 cents on those lower yielding type cows. They did put a little bit of money on bulls. Dollar bill on a really top bull. Most of those bulls kind of bring in the somewhere around 90 to the mid 90s, somewhere right there. Lower end of the bulls anywhere from 45 up to 70, 75 or so. Had one pair at $875 today, and a few bred cows from $550 up to $850. As far as that calf and yearling market, pretty well steady with what we've been seeing. Might have been a tick higher on some of those heifers, a little bit of a push on what we had. So sure, a pretty good market on the number one end of the calves, and still got to be a real good one to do it. But I thought the market was really good on them today. Looking forward to next week. Did have a freeze around, so I'm betting we're going to have a little better run next week. In the meantime, if you need anything, feel free to holler at us, 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Thank you, Seth.
Thanks.
I'm on the line with Julie from D&D. Julie, a lot of people only think about feeding deer during season, but you need to feed them all year round, don't you?
Yes, sir, and we got several different proteins that are great for that, but we also got your apple corn and regular corn for if you're just going out on the weekend to go hunting.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Julie.
All you have to do is give me a call at 830-379-7340, or you can come see me in the store. I'd be glad to chit-chat with you.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Milo through Corpus Christi in January, March plus 85, 1204. Houston, March plus 120, 1267. Progresso, 1160. Yellow corn through Corpus in January, March plus $1, 689 and a quarter. Houston, March plus 75, 664 and a half. And Progresso, 1280 by the hundredweight. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in January, March plus 70, 861 and a half. Houston beans, January delivery, January even money, 1344. 2,644 bale of East Texas, Oklahoma cotton, 10,400 of West Texas. Prices range from $107.73 to $111.23. So on the 13,044 total bales sold in Texas, that average was around $109.48. Neighbor, that's it for Down on the Farm, the most popular farm and ranch news program in Texas. No brag, just fact. I'm Larry Marble, and you're my neighbor. Neighbor, good day to you.